Let's see what we can do on YouTube. Instagram banned. You know what's funny? Really, really funny. It's super funny that when you drop ship China products and you sell them for a lot of money under a fake brand that you created, that's all good. And when you have fake AI models to promote your OnlyFans, so people are paying to fake pictures, it's all good. And when you make your product with bare hands, and when your product is healthy for your feet, actually for people, and when you want people to be healthy, then you get into trouble. So never help people. That's what they want you to teach. But actually, they can stop you. Oh, one viewer is gone. Too bad. Fuck. I should say hello. Damn it. This YouTube is so hard. Just got one viewer and it's already gone. So, who was that? Why he left? And it's hard to begin because nobody wants to be one-on-one. But let's compare this to Twitch. It's also interesting that on Twitch, it's harder to stream. Because here on YouTube it's working, on Instagram is working, on X was working. Only on Twitch it says the connection is too bad. Muy interesante. Now let's the show begin. I don't even know how I don't know how you get some followers here if nobody is watching you and even come close and near. But we will see what at the end will happen, what the end story will be. As I can see, there is no potential here to be. A kraljica, mortadella. One, two, three, four, five. Show your personality. To who? To whom? Oh, hello! Don't go! It's so hard to grow these social experiments. It's crazy. I'm making flip-flops with pebbles. Are you a follower or you just found this randomly? Because I'm exploring now. This is all handmade and they banned my Instagram account because to make sure that there is no interruption of other brands. You know, if you make something yourself, that's not good for others, it looks like. So if you can you comment something? Oh, damn it. Too lost. Too back. If you can comment somewhere, I don't know if I can see that, but it would be really nice to see if you are a subscriber or just random people. I don't know if YouTube promote live streaming or it's just. See, that's the logo. Or these are just because on Instagram most of the people that watch are followers. So now I will try YouTube to see what will happen. These are flip-flops with pebbles. And now, because they blocked Instagram, I will try to stream on YouTube more. And I don't see any comments. If you comment something, it's not working. So today I will make 3 pairs. And if you wait 2 seconds or maybe 2 minutes, I will show you flip-flops with pebbles directly from river. It's unbelievable beautiful because every pebble is different. It takes a lot of time to make this. So now first I need to, this is glue. What I'm making now is gluing. And now I need to put one layer and then dry together and then put another layer. That's why I don't like this glue because it takes 1 hour to glue. It's a lot of work. If it would be just one layer, it's much faster. But one thing that is good about this glue is that it's the best in the world. These flip-flops will never fall apart. So sometimes you need to choose your pain. I hope this will be okay. Do you want quality product and a lot of work, or you want cheap product and zero work? Normally people prefer cheap product and zero work, but then you have just a lot of problems. Hello, it's nice to see that there are 3 viewers. Thank you. And now it's no one. I don't know if this is even working properly. Because I'm streaming on Twitch also. Yeah, now everybody is gone. You just need to jinx everything. Because on Twitch, it's super hard to get 2 viewers. I normally get 1 and then 1 is watching and then another one, but to have 2 or 3 at the same time, it's almost impossible on Twitch. YouTube promotes this more. too bad that you can't comment. I mean, maybe you can, but I don't see comments. I will need to learn how to stream on YouTube. I just streamed when I walked 50 kilometers in 12 hours. Now, this is done, as you can see, on both sides. This is for the smaller size. And then another one. So you can also see the videos on YouTube that I posted. It's older video, but yeah, I walked 50 kilometers in 12 hours in this flip-flop, and I can show you this. Look at this. This has natural pebbles, look like diamonds. I don't know, how do you see this? I'm super proud. Maybe in life, in real life, they look even better. And the point is that it's healthy. So I walked 50 kilometers with and I streamed that, and it was a lot of viewers, sometimes even 10. But I promoted it on Instagram, and on Instagram I had 8,000 followers. Actually, I need to say fans, because they bought a lot of products, they liked it. So I think that live streaming is the best option to show people how our products are made. Because if Apple would stream how their products are made, you would see that they have slaves. And then people wouldn't want to buy a product that is made with slaves. And probably that's why they banned my Instagram, because I'm telling things like that about other brands. But everybody should take responsibilities. I don't have slaves. If you have slaves, it's your problem. And if you buy from China these products, that's how they make it. Why do you think it's so cheap? For example, just materials to make these flip-flops cost me more than 10 euros if they are bought here in Europe. And now imagine that they make shoes for 10 euros. It's like, it's impossible for me to imagine. Thank you. Now I will glue this. So I made signs where the straps need to fit, and now I will put this all together. First layer, and then another layer. And also most of the footwear that you can get in the shop is very bad for your feet. You probably heard about hallux valgus when people have problems. Oh, we got 1 like, thank you. It's always nice to see that. You know, I'm making this for 8 years now. And what's the point? Because I was making this without any fans and without any support. And I will show you the product, how the product looked first year or maybe second year, because it was terrible product. And if I say this, that I made it, then you can believe me that it's true. I don't even know why customers didn't want money back. But yeah, it was cheap also. At the beginning was cheap but low quality. Like everything is supposed to be. If it's cheap, it's low quality. But that's not the real case in today's world. But it should be. So one lady bought a pair, one of the first customers. And I will show you how this pair looked like. Now we need to have time to dry this. So yeah, it's around 8:50 we will put this together. Now this is the pair. Look this, how ugly is this? And this was sold. You see, this is super terrible. And yeah, this was okay. This now it's because of the age. This is 8 years old, but that was finished product. And this was like 15-20 euros if you bought this. And yeah, lady said, okay, I have a problem with your product. It's not working, it fall apart. And I say, oh, sorry, no problem. Sometimes this happens and I repair it. I glue it again, and after 14 days, the lady called me again and she said, oh, you know what, your flip-flops fall apart again, but this time I will glue it myself. I'm just calling to tell that it's not good. And now I should probably find the and just give it customers in me and in the product. I would not be here. So I think I will make this for this Christmas. I don't know why, but I think it's time now to pay the debts. I mean, it's not a debt, but it's like I also people ask me for discounts, and now I will tell you how this works. If you make your product from the beginning and you actually created your product, first of all, you know how much work is behind this product. Because if I buy product from China and I sell it here, I don't know how much work is behind the product. And of course, if I have a commission, if I have 50%, let's say that the product I buy from China is 10 euros. And then I try to sell it for 30 euros. So for me, I don't care if the product that I sell the price is 30 euros or 20 euros. In each case, I will make profit and I don't have any work with this. So that's why these brands can give you discount, because they don't care. Some people there make the product so they can just sell it at whatever price just to sell it, and you will feel nice because you got a discount, but they actually made still a lot of profit because the first price is much higher than the price that like Black Friday jokes. If you see, they say it's from 50 to 25 discount. And then you see that in the summertime before Black Friday it was selling for 20. So there's no real discount. It's even 5 euros more expensive. And so that's one aspect, and another one is the fact that these people that I said they invested in that at the beginning. So if they bought the whole price and they made it possible for me to develop the product, because at the beginning was terrible product with no future. But if nobody would buy this terrible product with no future, I wouldn't be able to improve and to bring this product to life in this shape. Because there is no great ideas. There is just execution. And it's hard to make execution if nobody buys your product. So yeah, what can you do then? And when you go through this phase, then you see people that buy your product like part of your community, not like a customer. Because somebody who bought the product, especially in the first period, it feels even more important. Because now the product is good, so actually if you buy it now, you really get something for your price. I mean, now you even get more for your price than before. But those first people, they just invested basically. They just invested money in a company, in a product, because there was like 5 years or maybe I started this 8 years ago, and maybe even 5 years ago I didn't 2 years ago I didn't know if I can sell this properly on bigger scale. Only 2 years ago I started to get a lot of positive feedback and people were really impressed. And then some people said, oh, I want to sell this for you, this is really good product, and then it started going better. So now imagine 6 years of zero. And then now somebody comes and says, I want discount. Now imagine this. For 6 years there was no hope, and there were just few random people that supported the idea and make it possible to this stage that it's actually a good product. So for 6 years I had to work and people had to invest. And now when you actually, and they invested, I say invest because they actually got not the best product. I mean, they got the product, but now it's much better. That's the point I want to say. For 6 years they were paying the price for not the best product, and now people that don't know that want a product for cheaper price and better product. So you should pay even more now. And that's why we raise prices almost every year, and this next year we will raise prices again, because first of all you really get benefits from these flip-flops. So it's just silly that something with benefits is cheaper than footwear that destroys your feet. And not even that it doesn't have health benefits, but it's even bad for you. I really like to say this because I want to make a bigger difference. It's not just comparing who is better, but this is good for your feet and this is bad for your feet. So it goes directly in different way. Because you don't just say, okay, if you buy Nike footwear, like Nike shoes, you buy just neutral. No, you buy footwear that will cause you problems, feet problems, back problems probably. Back pain is the most popular or most common pain in the world. And everybody thinks it's because of sitting. But actually, if you check out Daniel Lieberman, just look for him, and he's Harvard professor that he's like, how do you say, he researched the human like we are supposed to live. That's like my approach to life. He make experiments with tribes because tribes still live in the same way as we were designed for, and then he tries to make conclusions how modern lifestyle affect us. And sitting is of course very popular excuse for pain and everything. And he just realized that people in tribes, so people who don't have computer to sit behind computer all day, and who don't have these corporate jobs and stuff that everybody tells as excuse, they sit the same amount of time as people who, as we. So even animals need to sit because this is just a resting pose. Instead of sitting, you can say it's resting pose. You can be in every pose to rest because you need to rest. You're not a Terminator that can just run for a whole day. So every animal has a resting pose, and if you just look at time, everybody is sitting the same. The only difference is that they don't sit so much at once. They have like more like 15 minutes periods when they stand up and move, and normally humans have hours. Humans, Western civilization has longer. Yeah, it changes positions on a longer period. But footwear is the main problem that causes pain. So it's not that much about sitting, but about footwear. And everybody just says, oh yeah, you sit 8 hours per day, or as long as, I don't know how long you sit. And then they say that's causing you all the pain. But actually you don't take in consideration how much sitting is very comfortable for the body. Now imagine when you walk, you actually put force on your body. And if you walk incorrectly, how much more force your bones get with every step, and how many steps you make. You make like 10,000 steps per day, and if every step is wrong, imagine the damage. Imagine that you have a bone and you get pressure 10 times, 10,000 times every day. If it's just airdrop, it will damage you in few years. Of course, the body adapts and the body also can heal. So you don't just collapse because of this. But people have back pain problems and they find arthritis after Second World War when they started promoting this comfortable footwear that is popular today. Rates of arthritis doubled since then. In so short period, double. So yeah, then you don't wonder, because when you step on the front first like we should, you have calves to absorb your pressure from the ground, the force. And when you don't step on the front, when you just step on your heel, it goes directly poof on your bones, and that's it. There is no other result. You know, Einstein said, don't make the same thing and expect different results. So that's what we are selling now. Not just neutral footwear, but actually healthy footwear. Because I found this Daniel Lieberman and we have the same mentality, and then everything falls together. When you check how tribe lives and how we live, and then you see why we have problems and why they don't, it's just funny. For example, this is not connected to flip-flops, but if you are the same viewer and you are still watching this, I guess you are interested. So in tribes, you know, people have very funny and unrealistic perspective on lifespan. They think that our lifespan is getting longer, but actually it's not true. Your body was capable to survive 200 years also in, I don't know, 50,000 years ago. But back then you could die at 30 because lion killed you, but they had old people also, like these not magicians, shamans. You know, these shamans were mostly on the houses, seniors or something. You have these elderly, maybe elder people that were very respected in communities, but there was not a lot of them because it was hard to survive. But they were healthy and they were also old. Today is just that medicine, everybody is sick at it's 30 minutes now, so we can go next round. Perfect. What's the time? Yeah, it's nice. We can just start next round. So we will be finished by 9. So yeah, people think that today we just somehow our genetics improved and we can live longer, but our genetics most likely just get worse, and we can live till 100 because medicine makes wonders. But yeah, that also has a cost, because this unhealthy living lifestyle, when you're talking to people and they're not even that old, they're like 40, 50, 60 maybe, that's not, I mean, Julius Caesar was 55 when he was killed. and he was still in army and everything. So yeah, 50, it's not that terrible. Even in Roman times, you have a lot of people from 60, 70 years old. And back then they were still healthy, and today they are mostly not healthy. Everybody has a lot of problems being fat, don't know how to use the body. So yeah, it's funny world. And then you make flip-flops that help people and they ban your Instagram. What can you say about that? But I'm super happy that actually YouTube, I didn't think about YouTube especially for streaming before, because I thought that there is no promoting you. That it's just, even with videos, it's, I don't know. I think on YouTube, you need to create like a topic that people are interested in. You know, because on Instagram you just post something and it gets views. And on YouTube, I posted a day in a life of entrepreneur and it got like 7 views. But then I posted planche because I'm training for planche also, and it got 1,000 views. And then it stopped because again, like some this authorization or something, yeah. And it's all my movies, everything was, I'm in the movies, I made them. So yeah, I don't know, but I don't care that much. It's nice that now it's again 2 viewers, because before were 3 also. I just don't see any comments now, so I don't know if you are a subscriber and it just promotes with subscribers, or it really promotes to random people. That would be nice. So actually, because I work like this a lot, and I would just stream everything, it wouldn't be bad. It would be better with comments so we can have a dialogue and I can listen to questions if you have some questions. Now I'm lucky that I have this ability that I can talk basically forever. Probably because I have so many stories in my life already that I can just tell you a story and then another one. And I'm also very good at just rambling around. But when you go into business, you will have stories, because nothing go as planned, and you need to try a lot of things and see different options. You can see one video on Zakistar channel when we got to. Maybe I should make a part 2 now. We went to exhibition in Milano, the biggest footwear exhibition in the world. There was no opportunity for us, and at the end we got robbed. I will not tell you more. I mean, that's already almost all, but it's in the video, so you can watch also the video. And that's a great story. I mean, it's not great for me, but it's great to tell people. You know, it's much more fun than if you say, oh yeah, we went to Milano and we saw this cathedral, this old cathedral. I mean, this is also a story, but not many people will just go wild about that story. And when you tell them that you were robbed, that's when emotions come out. And then you can connect with people that way. So that's one lucky part for me, that I have this, probably because my father was a salesman and he also can talk all the time. So now the procedure is that this is the second layer that we're making, and now it's around 7 minutes, and then we can put together straps with sole. So yeah, time to grow on YouTube. I also try to get monetization part, because it's so hard, you know. I built this Instagram for 6 years or maybe even more, 8,000 followers. This year I got famous, people were inviting me to parties and they paid extra for deliveries, and the business started to grow. And then what? They just ban you because they're afraid. They're afraid that you want to improve the world. So I think maybe YouTube is more reliable. We will see, because also dynamic here is different. But we will see. Never say never. Actually, one thing that I learned from sales also, that's the funny part from sales. For example, what would you say? Is it easier to sell flip-flops in Australia when it's summer there, or it's easier to sell flip-flops in Slovenia when it's winter here? So my perception was that you can sell flip-flops in winter, and that you can only sell flip-flops in summer locations like Australia when it's here winter, and you know, the opposite, or maybe Mexico, Miami, and summer locations. But what is actually the truth about the selling? I sell more flip-flops in Slovenia now than in Australia with paid ads. Can you imagine that? Because for Australia, nobody knows me there, and I don't know how they see that. It's interesting because I was in Australia. I had a nightmare also that I go to Australia tonight. But nightmare was because I didn't have visa and I was still on the bus to go to airport. However, when I was there, people were very excited about the idea, and a lot of people walk barefoot there. I saw huge potential. People have money, and yeah, basically there were zero. I didn't see any problem. And also the guy there told me, just come here, make here production, and you will be super rich soon. And now I waited. I had a lot of sales during the summer here, so I didn't do anything for Australia. And then here stopped a little bit, and I started promoting Australia. I just lost all the money with ads. No orders. Can you imagine that? And the product is great, and when I was there, the people saw it's great, And even the ads were filmed in Australia, so it's like, what the fuck? Maybe they just, I don't know. I really don't know. Now we need to be careful because we have second layer, and when we finish this pair, we'll put the previous pair together, and then we have another pair, and we will put the last pair, we will put this one together, and so on and so forth. So yeah. And now, because of social media, a lot of Slovenian people know me, and I don't know what they like about it, or me personally, or it's the product. I don't know. The product is cool, but it was never. Now it's like it's famous, and they really like it. So yeah, it's like a buzz, you know. Everybody's talking about it, and they're buying. So it's funny. That's the conclusion I would never get to with just without testing. But I still attack Australia. I try to make connections there, but it's hard. I have like four different contacts for Australia this year, and I was there. I had even 4 or maybe even more contacts from the times I was there. Can you imagine that there is no, how do you say, improvement? Yeah. No improvement with Australia in 1 year, and I was there in January, and I had the whole year to prepare. Everything I have is a warehouse, and in this warehouse now I sent 30 pairs, and there is not even a sale. So what can warehouse do? So now my idea is that if I stream and if I get followers to get to know me and the product, then we can sell also. Because I think it's not the product that it's the problematic to sell, but it's the problem just to sell it. Because in reality, the product doesn't sell itself. That was maybe in the old times when there were 2 offers and everything was quality, so people just picked them. It's too much. People just picked more quality options. But today you have more unquality products than quality products, and that makes people to like don't value quality anymore, or maybe it's just harder to see for them what is actually quality. Because if you have, yeah, it's interesting world. Because on one side you have luxury, that they're selling flip-flops for 1,000, 2,000 euros, and some people also buy that. And their flip-flops don't have any benefits, and they're not handmade like this. Okay, maybe they are handmade. I will not say this, but they definitely don't have any benefits for the feet, and they 100% don't have this artistic touch that one person. Oh, actually, we already sell insoles. Thanks for the question. Now I see that also on YouTube commenting is working. Insoles are possible, and we are already like selling, testing them. But the problem is sizing a little bit. Actually, there's not that many problems. One problem that it's with insoles is that if you have socks, it will destroy your socks. So that's something that normally people don't like to see. And also one thing is that pebbles, not a lot, but some pebbles will fall off. But that's not that big problem, because then when they fall off on flip-flops you don't even notice. But if it happens in shoe, you will have a problem. But I think it's doable. I have a friend that is testing this, and actually there were some sales already. Few people bought them, but the feedback, I don't know what was the feedback. Friend that have them, he said that it's cool. Only the size, I think the size is too small, and then it's going back and forth. Yeah, it's not that easy. Also nothing is easy, but it's definitely possible to improve. But at the end of the day, yeah. Now, what kind of footwear do you have, and how this fits in, and what shape is your footwear? Maybe it would be the best solution if I just start making shoes, regular shoes. Yeah, so that's how it's done. This is like the best glue in the world. So we will see how far we can get with that. But it's not that simple to produce. To produce something, I was just thinking about that. How much I admire Elon Musk now. That I understand how hard it's to actually make a product. Because it's totally different spiel if you're just in sales, and most companies and people have problems selling stuff, and that's probably the most common reason why they go out of the business. And now just imagine that you need to make the product. It's incredible. When I see this and when I listen to other people, I think I just went into the hardest industry possible. It's kind of fashion, so it's super competitive because you have just stupid big brands that are selling you I don't know what just because it's famous with no value and nothing. So you compete with this stupidity, then you compete with cheap products from China. When you think about it, then you have summer and a lot of people don't want to buy flip-flops in winter. Then you have product to produce yourself. So yeah, a lot. But the best part is exactly this satisfaction because you know what you do and what you bring to the table, and it's bigger than just a product. You know, maybe this looks just like a product, but it's not completely finished, but now we have a pair. This is design 39. Matisse ordered this. Matisse is one of our best customers. He bought a lot of pairs, and now he ordered these two pairs are for Matisse. So even that shows a lot. And this is for one lady from Ljubljana. This is a woman's design, and then there is also for men is different design. And now I created also black version of this. I need to post that somewhere so people will see. It's like Hermes model, looks beautiful. Can you maybe comment also if you are already subscriber? I mean, you don't need to subscribe if you're not. I would just like to know if YouTube is promoting this to random people or it's just promoting with subscribers. I don't really know. It's maybe my first time that I really stream only on YouTube, because before I was trying to stream on multiple platforms like Twitch, YouTube and Instagram all together. But I have too bad internet connection here. And today I tried to stream on Twitch and it didn't work. And then I said, okay, I will probably have 0 followers. No, 0 followers, 0 viewers. But I still need to work. So it doesn't hurt if there is 0 followers or 10,000 followers. And then it's funny because someone would say that this is boring to watch. And then I was looking at the most viewed streamers in the world. And they're just screaming, you don't hear anything smart. Here actually you can learn about your body, you can get some insights in work, maybe you even get flip-flops for yourself. Maybe you get a job as a distributor. But I think the biggest advantage that I see that you can get here is this knowledge how your body works. Because I work with many physiotherapists. Oh, nice, thank you. Did you find it? Okay, so maybe it's just about subscribers then, yeah. Interesting, thank you. It's very nice to have some feedback. So what kind of videos would you watch? Now I mean, I don't even know if this is really important because like I said before, there is no rules. It's more about topic that you choose, not even type of video. I made planche video that has zero connection to flip-flops and it got 1000 views. Now I will make video about Tadej Pogačar. I just filmed a lot of content when I was making his flip-flops. I thought a little bit that he will make a video and picture with them so I can use this like a promotion. But unfortunately he didn't yet. Maybe he will. But it would be, yeah. I already had a plan for redesigning the website. It would be like Tadej Pogačar, I mean, first picture. Oh, but sorry. First picture Tadej Pogačar with flip-flops, then Sara Isakovic with flip-flops, and then me with flip-flops. And then it would said like, oh, maybe this one is also good. You buy plastic flip-flops when you want to be someone. Alpane, maybe samo to. You buy Zakistar flip-flops when you are someone. And then flip-flops with pebbles that massage your feet for people who want the best in life, or who are the best in life. For high achievers, something like that. Because I really believe that normal people, I mean normal, who is normal? That's also a good question. But like classic people who just look for the price that is the cheapest, they will not buy this because they don't value the benefits. They don't even care about the benefits. So I think the only ones who really see the value here are the top performance. Because they understand that if you want to be the best, it matters how you sleep, how you walk, how you eat. Because most people don't care. Everybody knows that smoking is not good and people still smoke. Everybody knows that eating sugar is not good and there is like a lot of people that still drink Coca-Cola and eat McDonald's and stuff like that, and everybody knows that this is not good. But like the average Joe don't care. So only if you have like a higher purpose in life or something more, some more ambition, then you start to choose. Because now maybe I will sound boring, but if you don't take me as example for someone who don't drink Coca-Cola and this shit, you can see Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the most successful people in the world, and he removed Coca-Cola on the conference and he said agua. So people like that care about these things. So I hope that this will get to Cristiano Ronaldo one day. Because now today Pogacar, he found me, I don't know, maybe on Instagram. I don't know where he got first knowledge about me, but he contacted me. This is the best shoe that you can wear during the summer or winter. Actually, when it gets under 0, I can't wear flip-flops anymore. I have to admit that I'm too weak. And when it gets under 0, it's painful, and then I don't know when I will lose fingers and how long I can hold. So I start wearing shoes, and I can show you shoes. Just a second that I put this together. Actually, I normally wear very old shoes, and I don't like to buy new shoes. And I will just tell you why. I had like one pair, it was so old. I had it maybe for 10 years. And you know, when you have something for 10 years, it stretches and it adapts to your feet. So I love this pair. It was my favorite. But this year didn't survive. Let's cut this. So just a second if you want to see. I will show you my shoes now that I normally wear. I think it's Campbell or something like that. Monica, I think I'm making a pair for you. But not this pair, but there is 38 for you. Now I just started to put this together, if it's possible. So these are Zakistar posohodke with pebbles from Sava. And I think they look beautiful. Actually, this is for Monica. I think I remembered correctly. You said you find me on YouTube. So that makes sense. And as I know, YouTube just promotes this on subscribers. So yeah, I wanted to text you today to let you know that it will be this week, because I had a lot of custom-made orders and people wanted flip-flops for birthday on this and this date. So I took advantage of, I took this like a priority, and you didn't set any urgent timelines or deadlines where you need to have your flip-flops. So I just did priority first. Ah, yeah. So it's you. I remembered, yeah. This is super soft. It's like 1 time softer than this pair, and I made 1 millimeter more loose on that side. And maybe I will also cut this to make it more comfortable, because I have special knife here to cut the edge, so I can make it more comfy. So yeah, I didn't forget. I'm proud of my memory. I almost never forget anything, if that's not bragging. But yeah. So now I can show you shoes that I wear when it's too cold. Okay. Flip-flops with pebbles from Sava. This is for Matitz. Matitz ordered 6 pairs just this month. Ja, lahko ja. Najbolj kar tako poj. Saj v bistvu je treba samo še pogruntati, kako se dostavi. Zdaj ne vem, imam kaj v Ljubljano hodil, verjetno najbolj, da se po pošti, saj pošta je 4 evre. To ni taka stvar. 2,5. 2,5 vid, pa 2 S pa je. Pa se pošta pokrije. Poj pa, čakaj, zdaj grem še po čevlje. This is the shoe. Maybe I should make something like this with lowered. Next year maybe. Evo. Perfect. Then now I will put this in like under pressure. I will show you. I will show you this part also. Yeah, the entrance. Evo, zdaj se moram pa zbrati, da ti znam klede slab zalipil. Evo, these are custom made for Trigi. I need to deliver that for next week. They invited me for a party there, so I need to deliver personally. And now this needs to rest, because this glue is now it's like at 70%, and then after 40 hours or something like that it gets to 100% efficiency. So now it's not even working properly yet. Nah, it's not working. Some things never work. Luckily we have new equipment. And now for Monica. Let's see what we can do. Ja, saj sem prav naredil, ja. All good. Takole. Tole je šlo kar smooth. It's very precise. Ooh! Nobody saw that. It's even the best. Almost make mistakes. Yeah, that's common. I made this before. You just put the left one on the right and then it doesn't fit. But like you, I saved. You see, at the beginning, this glue works just at 80%, so that's the lucky part. Oh yeah, it's super nice. Here also the ending is nice. Clean. Yeah, this one is good. I hope you will like this because this leather it's really super comfortable. And maybe it even looks better now. Maybe now even looks better because this, like you said, 1 millimeter. I think I put 2 millimeters. It doesn't matter that much. But now it gets more in this shape because before it was more direct and now it gets like this. I hope this part will not be problematic, but yeah, super nice. I'm happy with this one. Now let's see what this one can offer. The problem here is that every millimeter counts, but actually you don't. Okay. Seveda, treba narediti po željah. Pa mogoče bo še bolj zdaj, bom kar tako obdržal ta sistem. Zgleda, vizualno se mi zdaj lepši. Maybe zaradi usna. In kakšna izkušnja gledanja izdelave Japank svojih, zakaj zdaj prav svoje gledaš? Ker sem imel idejo, da bi vsakmu, ki mu delam njegove, da bi mu link poslal na mail, kao zdaj lahko prideš gledati izdelavo svojih Japank. A je zanimiv. Čeprav zdaj verjetno boš tudi drugače gledala na izdelka, no. Ko nekako vidiš, ko je narejen, pa kakšni koraki so. Ker recimo tulele je zelo težko narediti, da je to zaprt z obeh strani. Ja, to že res ni veliko firm na svetu, da bi lahko dejansko gledal, kako tvoj izdelek naredijo. Zdaj, ali so samo kakšni roboti, pa ni zanimiv, ali pa so sužnji pa otroci, ki raje ne pokažejo. Ja, po moje tole kar dobro izgleda, ja. Zdaj to treba še zbrusiti, robove je treba zbrusiti, treba je spucati tole, kar je napacan, pa je pa to ready. Se pravi, eventualno ti jih lahko že jutri pošljem. Evo, eden je malo temnejši kot ta drug, no. Saj to se da rešiti. To bom zdaj jaz takoj rešil. To samo pomeni, da en še ni bil na soncu. Ker usnje se s soncem pobarva, tako kot koža, ker usnje je koža. In poj, ko to nosiš poleti, evo, zdaj bosta oba primerne barve, pa še malo potemnjuje, no. Recimo, tule če primerjaš barvo z mojimi, no. Taka je poj, ko jo sonce opere, pa voda pa to, zdaj pa takole. Saj jaz tudi že usnje malo sončam občasno. Čisto tako, da ne dobiš čisto belega, pa še poj ga s tem voskom namažeš, dobi malo barve. Evo. Tako. Še v prešo. In je to za danes. Evo. Hvala za sodelovanje, za ogled. In se vidimo. Now I will stream more on Instagram and YouTube because I see that it's good. Evo, that's it for today. Thank you and have a nice night. Ciao.